Oh my god, I forgot to do one important video that I promised so many of you guys, and I keep on talking about this topic until like dah dah tak it's not that tak lara I enjoy talking this topic kan, because you guys keep on asking me the same thing. I like, even though like different friends, and I'm very honored. Thank you so much for asking for my opinion in terms of your life decision. Tak adalah life decision. So yes, because of you guys, do you guys like this background? Because of you guys, I actually like, had to choose different, either inside in the lobby quite loud, so I keluar lah. I hope you guys can hear me loud clearly. Anyway, so I promise, like example, Vira, shout out to Vira, hi. Okay, in terms of like making life decision, whether or not you guys should further study or just, sorry about the noise, but whether or not should further, oh my god, I'm gonna edit this part out. But whether or not you guys should further study in your masters or just continue pursuing your career, yeah. Because I had some friends in the 40s like me also like further study, or I have some friends in the 30s or 20s, fresh grad, and whether or not they want to direct further study. So yes, I have some friends that direct after graduate, and then now they're doing their MBA, just like me. And here are my opinions or my thoughts. So in terms of like masters, so never ever do your masters because you think you can get a promotion, unless that's the deal that your boss already made with you upfront. It's like, if you finish this master, I'm gonna give you promotion. But never ever do that, because like for me, if you take masters, just to add on additional experience for yourself, because you want to learn. For example, like I'm from Generation X, so it's like if you want to learn how to use MS Teams, even though like in terms of Skype dengan Zoom dah expert lah, but like how the youngsters nowadays learn or further their study in terms of the syllabus totally different, yeah. Because like in the late 90s, when you do your degree like me, it's like totally different method, like the blackboard, and then the memorizing, and then go to tutor, and then go to like making appointment with your professor. And then compared to nowadays, it's all about like more on assignments, because more on open book. Google is there, like those days no Google, so it's like basically it's like if you excel in class, like you can excel, you just have to focus in class. But that's not the case for nowadays. You just have to do your assignment, not so much if not so much of like establishing the relationship. Yes, it's still important, establishing relationship with your lecturer, but not so much about that. It's all about assignments and how you do research. And with all these electronic sources, like EBSCO host or Google Scholar, you just have to rajin sikit lah. You just have to do a little bit more hardworking. Okay, coming back to the main objective, what I'm doing this video, what I want to share with you guys. And to be honest, I've discussed this topic like so many, because like, at my age right now, and then to do the further studies again, and then people like, how do you do it, is it really worth it, and they ask for my opinion. So depending on where you're at in your career, like for me, I do it for fun, and it's totally different. Because if you actually further your study, do your master not for fun, and it's like hoping to get a good job, that's not the way. To be honest, with the current economy and after this post-COVID, all the companies are actually cutting costs. That either you see or you don't, everyone is cutting costs. You get, basically you can see like, nowadays we all do 2-3 jobs at the same time, not nobody like doing specializing in one simple task. It's more about efficiency. So no, you don't do your further study like hoping that you can get a raise. It's just that because you study, you get to think different way of solving the problem, that's it. So that's not the main reason, and it's actually additional pressure if you're like, okay, you got 4.0 in your master and then you still cannot get a job. That's that. But whereas like if you do your master because you want to gain experience to improve yourself, and not because like you tambah one more perenggan down there in your resume, then it's different, because you actually do it for fun, and there's no pressure to it. So it's totally different. Plus it's actually additional costs, yeah. Your in terms of your education loan. So is it really worth it because you think that you might get the job? So it's totally different. For me, from my experience, if I want to hire, I would rather hire someone that is like without the master but has a lot of experience. You know, that matters because I don't have time to guide all these fresh graduate, even though master or PhD, on how to do your thing when I give you a simple task. I don't have time to do step by step. So I expect that from an experience. You know, having a 4.0 GPA doesn't mean that you know how to do work in real life. And I think that's my advice to you guys. If you guys want to do, you know, like for example, like Swinburne, it's gonna cost you 40,000 extra. Is it really worth to add on to your education loan, or when especially now it's like everyone is like trying to cut costs with the inflation, you don't have that extra spending money to buy things or to travel, for example, because you have to pay your education loan and hoping to get a good job. No, to me, professional papers worth more, and even then, like, you know, everything will be replaced in future by system. So that's my opinion. But if you think that you're not strong enough to go into embark into the working world, yes, you can go, you know, do your master, but please don't uh, use it to like think that you get a promotion or what, because in real life that's totally different. Yeah, it's all about your connection, it's all about your experience, it's all about, yeah, how you handle day-to-day tasks and how you handle the project, and all this is actually through experience and not so much for books. Theories are there to assist and as a guide, so same thing. So I'm just sharing my opinion. I hope this video is very helpful to you guys. If you guys have any question, feel free to comment down below. And then I think based on my personal experience, of course I'm not a professional trainer or professional advisor or counselor to give you, you know, but I try my best to answer you guys. Yeah, so it's actually a lot of work. From my experience, sometimes I have to sleep at 3 o'clock just to finish my assignment. And when you finish work at around 7, especially like peak hours or peak season, you know, end of the year, everyone trying to finish project, and then you still have to go class. Now it's all about face to face, not so much on online learning anymore. So I decided, actually the original plan was I decided to do my further study, because it's like, okay, MCO can't do much, so like let's learn something new. Sekali now back to face compulsory attendance. Oh my god, it's like this so tiring, especially with all the traffic jam. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and find this video very helpful. Talk to you later. Bye.